What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video we are back to talk about this upcoming event, which is a warm-up event for a fusion. Every time we have these warm-up events, usually after they end, we have the start of a fusion, and it seems like it's going to be the case. It's gonna start on Monday the 18th, and it's going all the way until the 22 of August, which is Thursday. So the fusion should start on Friday, and this is definitely a fusion that you don't want to miss. Friday is 22, so within Friday or Saturday we should have the start of the event. This is definitely a fusion that you don't want to miss. We have a big upcoming event based on everything that is going on, and in this video we are going to cover exactly everything that you need to know in order for you to be successful. There are also some additional factors that you need to have into consideration so you don't fall in any of the upcoming traps, because we are definitely going to get a lot of traps. And if the upcoming event is a reflection of the Chaos Awakes plus the event that we had last year of the Asgard Divide, we are definitely in a situation of having a big celebration. Let's just say that. So once again, in this video we are going to cover everything that you need to know in order for you to prepare yourself for everything that is coming for the next month or so. And that's it. If you follow this, you should be very happy after 2 months. Let's say that, around 2 months, maybe 1 month and a half, we'll see. But there you go guys. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Raid Shadow Legends content, and make sure to smash that like button like a boss. Okay, let's get started. Let's take a look at what the hell is going on. So once again, it's official. We have a fusion coming within 4 days. This is already on the Plarium Play app on PC. And once again, whenever you have these warm-up events, within 3 or 4 days, the fusion starts. So it's guaranteed that we are going to have a fusion within 3 or 4 days. Keep that in mind. Something you don't have to participate if you are already playing Raid Shadow Legends is on my QR code, right? But if you want to invite one of your friends to do so, this is the QR code that you should use. Tell them about this. Tell your friends, tell your family, join the raid, check out the QR code on the screen. You're gonna get Karato Foxhunter, legendary character, as you log in into the game for the first time. Then at level 10, you're gonna get Uugo, amazing epic support character, can revive your entire team, decreases the enemy defense, applies block buffs to the enemies, absolutely insane. And finally, at level 20, you're gonna get Mausoleum Mage, increases your crit chance, heals your entire team, clears negative effects away, applies slow, absolutely amazing character at level 20. You can do this within your first day. After that, make sure you use one of these promo codes: MONKEYKING for Song Wukong, Desert Queen for Tunarak, Demon Slayer for Tolin, and GETALICE for Alice. Finally, we have the Lemonici Chase event. This is going to end on August 20, so you have like 2 more days or so to get her, or to tell your friends to get her. And you can still participate on the Red Stars for her. I think you still have time if you start today. Now, she's from the Sylvan Watchers. She's going to have a QR code in the future. It's a QR code, no, a promo code. It's Golden Wing. It's not available yet, but it's something that is coming in the future. All of this will be available only if you scan the QR code on the screen right now. So keep that in mind. Invite your friends, invite your family. Tell them to join Raid, because this game is absolutely insane, and that's why we are still playing, right? 5 million users per month, it's not by accident. I will just tell you that. Last year, we had a fusion for Thor on the event Asgard Divide, and Thor was a really good character. Now, if we extrapolate from last year to this year, that means all the characters that we are going to get for the next month are going to be very good. Freya, absolute amazing game changer, probably 5 out of 5. Thor, amazing damage dealer, massive nuker, not 5 out of 5, but almost. Absolutely insane for Arena, absolutely insane for Hydra, and so on. Then we have Odin. Don't you guys like Odin? AoE stun, block damage, impossible to kill, amazing aura for arena, very good character. And then we have Loki. Some people say that Loki is trash. I don't agree. I think Loki is actually quite good. You just need to know exactly which gear to put on him and how to use him. So we can see that from the Asgard Divide, we had 4 characters, or at least 3, that were absolutely SS tier, right? S tier, absolutely insane. A plus S tier, I think. And once again, Loki, it was the weakest one, but it was also the free claim. It was after the one that you got after 7 days login. So maybe we're also going to get a champion of 7 days login. That also includes the red stars and so on, the same way we had with Loki. Once again, pure speculation. Let's just keep it at that. One thing I can tell you is that the fusion is not a damage dealer, and it's also magic. So on Wednesday, go in game, and start farming your magic pods. So for example here, Wednesday, magic keep, make sure to start farming them. Now, going back to the website, it's going to be important. This fusion might be a hybrid fusion, and hybrid fusion means that we have to farm shards for epic characters, and then we have to awaken those epic characters and then fuse the character. And there is a high chance, very high chance that they are void, right? Very high chance that the epics are going to be void. So if you miss this weekend to farm your void keep, don't worry about it. Fusion usually lasts 2 weeks and 1 or 2 more days. So you are going to have 2 additional opportunities to farm your void keep and get enough pods to awaken these characters. Now, it's not confirmed yet that the fusion is going to be like this or anything like that. Just keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, because once again, you have time. Just don't stress out and start wasting resources for no reason. What other things that you are going to need? You are going to need a lot of brews. You are going to need a lot of energy, and you are going to need a lot of gems, because once again you have to train all these characters before you fuse them together. Epic characters, they come at 4 stars, but you have to increase them to 5 stars, and because of that you are going to require 16 chickens, 16 4-star chickens or equivalent. So make sure you start checking out your box and see if that's the case for you. So go to your tavern, go to your upgrade rank, and then you can see on the top how many chickens you have. You can see that I have exactly 16 chickens, because you're going to need 4 to awaken the epic character in case it's a hybrid fusion. So keep that in mind, very important. Make sure you have brews, make sure you have chickens to gear up all these characters, or make sure you have energy and gems. So once again, you are going to require magic potions, you are going to require chickens, at least 16 of them of the level 4. You are going to require energy, you are going to require gems, you are going to require silver, because you need silver to train all these characters and do the upgrades and so on. And of course, what you are going to need as well is shards. You should have at least 6 shards, maybe 8. I was looking at the fusion from last year, once again from this event, and it required a decent amount of shards. It required around 12 or 14 shards, and there were 3 summon events. The first one is always the worst. It's summon rush or whatever, it's always the worst. And then you have another 2 summon rushes, but the last 2 are always better. And the last one, it had some extra. You could get 50 shards just from the last one. So this year it might be the same. You might have, once again, 3 summon rushes, and the last one will have 50 shards guaranteed, while the other ones only have 25 shards. So this is something that you keep in mind, because it's usually what they do. Even with the fusions that we had throughout this year, it's always the same. The last event is always better than the previous ones. So keep this in mind. Once again, don't get baited. We're going to have a video to plan all of these things when the fusion is available, but keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You still have time to farm shards, even if you don't have shards right now. you should definitely have around 8. Hopefully you have around 8, hopefully you have around 6. If you don't have Sacred, you're gonna use your Ancients or Primal or Voids or whatever. One thing for sure is that we should have soon a Sacred 2 times Sacred, right? Double of the rates, 12% rates of getting legendaries out of the Sacreds. Recently we had Voids and Ancient, so we are definitely expecting a Sacred coming up soon. So keep that in mind. This is in case you are going to buy shards, right? If you decide to buy shards, pay attention because of these double rates in the near future. And that might be the way that they bait you to spend your shards on the first summon rush rather than on the last one. Okay, we have for sure new upcoming characters that you're going to be able to summon. So keep that in mind as well. There are no mythicals, but you definitely want to make sure that you have a lot of void shards just in case. Speaking of other things that you might need, let's talk about souls, mortal souls, altar of souls. Let's talk about the deck of faith. From what I understand, I was not playing last year. I've been only playing for like 5 months or so, 6 months, almost 6 months. From what I understood, last year you could obtain a Freya through a deck of faith. So this was a new character that you were able to get for free in case you're saving your souls. So keep this in mind. This is going to be very, very important. One of these upcoming characters you might be able to unlock for free if you save your immortal soul stones. If you save your mortal soul stones. If you save all your soul stones. Don't get baited on events that will happen throughout the first weeks, because after you are definitely going to regret. Even if it's a 2 times 6 star or whatever, even if you see your favorite content creator opening their souls, do not open your souls, because otherwise you are really going to regret it. It's going to be painful for sure if you spend your souls and after you're not going to be able to obtain one of the new characters for free because you nerd you nerd rage, you got trigger happy and you spent all your souls. So keep that in mind. There is a very, very high chance, based on the event from last year, that you're going to be able to get one of the new characters with the deck of faith, like it was with Freya. I think Freya was a deck of faith. Other character that you were able to obtain for free was Odin. I think he was part of a tournament, but the problem with the tournaments is that only one player will get those characters. So low chance that you're gonna do that, right? Those are characters that you have to pay attention to your resources. Maybe it's gonna be a training event, maybe it's gonna be something like that. So what you have to do is save all your books. That's the easiest way for you to win those type of tournaments, is by saving your books. So keep this in mind. Very important. Save your souls for a specific type of events to obtain a character for free. Save your books, save your training materials and so on for additional events that will allow you to get possibly characters for free as well. 100% speculation, of course. I'm just speculating based on what happened in the past. As I mentioned before, this upcoming character is not going to be a damage dealer. He might have some other functions that are very powerful, but this means that the soul for this guy might not be super important. Just pure speculation, but assuming that he's not a damage dealer, his soul might not be super important. So don't get baited in spending your resources for hero paths or some other Titan event or anything like that that is very resource intensive, and after that you don't have the real resources that you need for once again unlocking these future characters that will come up as well. So keep that in mind. Very important. The red stars for this upcoming guy might not be that important. Pure speculation. We are just using our big brain and trying to figure out whatever is coming. And that's pretty much it, guys. So once again, make sure you pay attention to your energy. Make sure you pay attention to your brews, your silver, your shards, your souls. Make sure you pay attention to everything. Make sure you save everything. This is going to be an exciting event. Make sure you pay attention on Wednesday for your magic potions and maybe your void potions as well, as soon as we have full confirmation of the event. Once again, the souls for this guy upcoming might not be super relevant. It's something that we'll have to see in the future. And remember that the summon rushes usually are better at the end of the events. If it will be a mirror of what we had last year, you can see right here that we had this champion chase tournament, then we had a summon rush, and then we had another summon rush, each of them with 25, 25, and 50. So huge value if you wait, but if you decide to wait, make sure you do it as fast as possible, otherwise you might end up not being able to fuse, because some people forget to fuse the character when the event is about to end. So there you go, guys, that's going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. This upcoming fusion is going to be massive. It's going to be a worldwide event. It's going to be an absolute phenomenon. But that's all about how to prepare for this upcoming fusion and how to save and don't get baited for different events that we are going to have throughout the next month, maybe month and a half, maybe 2 months. I think there are a lot of stuff coming to the game, so watch out, get ready, and be ready to be pleasantly surprised. Let's just say that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button like a boss. As always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Raid Shadow Legends content, and I'll catch you guys later.